This video shows you how to create a straight table, customize it at the column level, add alternative dimensions and measures, set column width, and enable chart exploration. Chart exploration allows users that do not have edit rights to customize the original straight table when they are in analysis mode. These users can add or remove columns, change sort order, rearrange columns, and make selections. The changes made in chart exploration mode by a user are not seen by other users analyzing the sheet. Users can share, download, or bookmark the new table layout. To create a straight table in the Advanced Edit Mode Assets panel, open Custom Objects, select Qlik Visualization Bundle, and drag a straight table object to the sheet. Click Add Columns to add items to the table. In the drop-down menu, you can select to add field and master item or a custom expression. In this case, we select Fields and Master Item, and we search for the dimension Product Name. Once you've selected the item, click the Add button. To modify the item properties in the Properties panel, select Data and click on the item. Here you can change individual properties for the item. In this case, we change the label. To add more dimensions and measures, click the Add icon. As before, we select Fields and Master Item. We select the Measures tab. Then, we search for the measure Sales. You can then select an aggregator from the drop-down menu. In this case, we select Sum. When done, click Add. Select the item to modify its properties. In this case, we change the label and the number formatting. Under Presentation, we add a background color expression. In this case, we add an expression to apply a color gradient to the background, based on the ratio of the sales measures to the maximum total sales value. Data points with a higher ratio value will be colored in greener, while data points with a lower ratio value will be colored in whiter. When finished, click Apply. In the Properties panel, we adjust the sorting priority, adding the sales measure first. Now, the sales measures has a background color from green to white. Now, we add another item to the table. This time we select Custom Expression. Select the type from the drop-down list. In this case, we select Measure, and then open the Expression Editor. Here we add an expression that calculates the difference between forecast and sales, and formats it as a string with thousands separators, and an arrow symbol to indicate whether the difference is positive or negative. When finished, click Apply. Then we add another measure using Custom Expression. This time we add an expression that calculates the percentage difference between forecast and sales, and formats it as a string with plus or minus sign, and an arrow symbol to indicate whether the difference is positive or negative. When done, we change the label for this item. Now we add some alternative columns. First, we add Country. Then we add the dimension Category Name, and we label it Category. Then we add the dimension Market. And finally, we add the dimension Product, and we label it as Division. Then we change the table appearance by removing the totals. You can customize the column width by selecting the item and then selecting Presentation. In the Column Width drop-down menu, you can select Percentage and insert the percentage value. In this case, the column will be sized to 30% of the straight table. You also have the option to set the column width by pixels and set a value in pixels. Or you can choose the option Fit to Content. so the column will be automatically resized based on content. In the Properties panel, you can enable chart exploration. You can choose the option Auto or Minimized. Choosing the Auto option, Chart Exploration panel will be visible automatically when users open the sheet. Chart exploration allows app consumers and other users that do not have edit rights to customize the original straight table when they are in analysis mode. App consumers and viewers can use chart exploration to add or remove columns from a table, resort columns, change column width, and apply selections. If you customize a table using chart exploration mode, other users cannot see your changes unless you save them as a public bookmark. This means that several users can alter the same table at the same time. Your changes will remain visible to you if you refresh your browser page, but will be lost if you log out or your session times out. If you want to save your table layout, create a bookmark saving the layout state. And that concludes this video. Thanks for watching.